Hi guys and welcome to Tuesday morning. It is actually 9:30 and I'm still at home in my pajamas, so I really need to get a move on and get myself down to the shop because there is still plenty of work to be done. Although most of the stuff that we sell is now at the shop, there are still a few bits that are at home, including this mini disc recorder player. It's one of the very few used items that I now have listed. I believe I've actually only got a couple of used items listed now. Everything else is just radio control car parts. But this is the first used thing I've sold in absolutely ages, but it was a really nice little sale. I bought this mini disc recorder from a car boot during the summer for £15, I believe. And it came with a battery add-on adapter which powers it using a AA battery. I sold that separately for about £15, I believe, and now this is just sold for £40 plus shipping. I'm not particularly pleased because I've had to rush into the shop. To be honest, I should have been in the shop anyway, but I had become a little slack. And, like I said earlier, it was 9:30 and I was still in my pajamas. But I ended up having to rush into the shop because I got an email from one of the wholesalers that I had the large order with. Good news, it's out to be shipped. And I checked the invoice that was attached, and it had a FedEx reference number. Clicked on the FedEx reference number and it was today. It's meant to be delivered today. So they've only sent me the email at 10 to 10 in the morning to tell me it's meant to be arriving today. So I rushed to the shop. I've not seen any FedEx card or anything on the floor, and I was like, okay, that's fine. That means I haven't missed it. And I've sat down and had a proper look at the invoice and the tracking number. I've searched the tracking number up on FedEx website, and on the FedEx website, it actually says my shipment was cancelled by the sender. So now I don't even know if it's coming or not. Okay, you can ignore everything I was just saying. I am absolutely thrilled. The delivery has just arrived. There's 9 boxes to go through. I can't wait. It has just given me a shot in the arm. I feel a lot better. I've just sent another email to the wholesalers just to say, ignore my previous email. The delivery's turned up. I don't know why FedEx marked the shipment as cancelled. That's very misleading on FedEx's behalf. But I can't wait to dig into this and have a look at the stock that I've ordered. So this is one of the 2 I'm expecting. So this one was the larger of the 2. The other one will be super cool as well, but it will probably be a bit smaller. But I'm really looking forward to crack this open now. 2 badge packs. Absolutely love them. They are from Stranger Things. I ordered a bunch of 3D posters, and here they are. Let's just have a look at what we have got. I ordered these because of the size of them. Oh, cool AF. That is so cool. That's just one of them. That's a Zelda one. And the reason why I like these is because A, I just think 3D lenticular posters are cool. B, they're nicely framed, nice chunky frame, and C, they fit beautifully in between these wall hangings. Oh yeah, there's a Stranger Things one, perfect for Christmas. How freaking cool is that? Stranger Things wall clock. I love how all the numbers are upside down. Harry Potter. It's its own thing, isn't it? I do like Harry Potter, but it doesn't excite me as much as something like Stranger Things would. But that is a really cool clock in its own right. It's got all the different names of the houses: Gryffindor, Slytherin, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, and it's got obviously Harry's iconic scar, which is quite cool. And then we've got a platform 9 3/4 clock, nice cool clock. And for a little bit of fun, you got some minion powered there as well. My love of the 3D lenticular prints continues with Pennywise the Clown. Absolutely awesome. We've also got the Avengers. Oh, I like this one. This is from Arkham, was it Arkham City? Arkham Origins. You got Batman and the Joker there. Nice print. And this is actually one of my favourites. This is awesome. You have got Venom there. A little bit more lenticular print madness. We have got a really cool Death Note one, a Crash Bandicoot, and a Marvel one. They are so cool. You've got to really see them in person. I even ordered a Batman wall clock. I'd almost forgotten about that. I also ordered some larger prints because I just think people like them. Be a nice way of them decorating their bedrooms, etc., or their cinema rooms with movies they're into. So I've got a Jurassic Park print there. These are in no particular order. Got a nice Avengers print with them all in their kind of cool suits, their time warp suits or whatever. A really nice Iron Man kind of stylized drawing sketch. I think we've seen that Avengers one already. This is quite a cool one. Welcome to the family. And it's obviously the Texas Chainsaw Massacre family. And then we have got this. I just love this movie. I just feel it came out at the wrong time. It's a fun movie. It doesn't take itself seriously. And obviously I think Harley Quinn's amazing. Here's that poster. I like this as well. The Killing Joke comic book cover poster as well. That is just eye-catchingly awesome. Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. And that is obviously taken from like Wonder Woman 84. And there's your boy Thanos as well. Absolutely looking just crazy cool. And finally, one more Stranger Things item. Who wouldn't want an Enter the Upside Down doormat? Absolutely, yes, just super cool. Right, I thought I'd give you an afternoon update. It's about 3:30. I have gotten through a fair amount of listings. I've listed all of the 3D lenticular posters. My afternoon's kind of gotten away from me. I've now got to rush and get some shipping sorted out. I ended up putting up a couple of the posters, the lenticular ones and the larger ones, but I've not actually listed the larger ones on the website yet, so I still have that work to do. And I've started to put some of these clocks out as well, but I don't need to because I've just realised I'm saying I need to put them out. Why am I even doing any of this? Because the shop is closed. I'm excited about changing it and getting it ready for when people can come back in, but that's not going to be for like weeks. So I've just realised whilst filming this that I've spent a lot of time on something that didn't need to be spent on. I should have just gotten on with the listing and that was it. All is not lost. I still have the afternoon. I'm going to now focus on getting the shipping sorted, the packing and shipping sorted, and I'm going to then forget about putting anything out on the shop floor. And I'm just simply going to just get it all onto the website. I don't often listen to myself. And after just berating myself for working on the shop, which no one can see, I couldn't help myself but put up the rest of the framed prints. I do want to buy more in the future, but I wanted to test the water with them first. So I've got up there, I've got Welcome to the Family, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I've got Birds of Prey with Harley Quinn. I've got Wonder Woman 1984, and then there's a Joker one just up here. And on the other side, got Jurassic Park, then we've got some Avengers, and then we've got like a sketch Iron Man, and then we've got like a sketch Thanos. So the idea is, I mean, this is obviously just a work in progress, but already when you look into the shop, it just feels a lot better having those empty spaces somewhat filled. There's still a lot of space between the photos, which eventually I will be filling with more of these prints. So I think I'm just going to completely do that. When it comes to these gaps in between the products, I'm thinking of having a couple of prints, but then underneath I'm thinking of having clip strips, and off the clip strips I could hang things like rucksacks or caps or other kind of apparel type stuff. So I think that would be quite nice to have like a 3D lenticular print, and then, you know, so in between keeps it interesting so people will look at the figures, look at the prints, and then look at some merch of clip strips. That will be all for when people can actually walk in the shop. As it stands, it's still obviously closed, but I do feel a lot better today having had stuff to do in the shop. But also I feel good having had things to list on the website, and I'm going to keep doing that. I've got some still to go. I still have these prints to actually make live on the website, so I'm going to do that, and then start promoting them on social media, etc. And I still have one more order on its way, which is cool. It's not easy though. I'm gonna keep my spirits up, but it's just, yeah, it's not quite how I'd like. You know, I miss the shop.